Hey, what's up, my little tattletales? How y'all doing today? Well, listen, I know some of you guys were waiting on an update on what's going on with Kourtney Kardashian, and it looks like we might have finally put the pieces together. You guys, let's talk about what we know definitively, how Kris has basically signaled what's going on, and also Travis's ex-wife Shanna, because she had some stuff to say. Okay, first of all, let's take this for the top. If you guys don't know, Travis rushed home from his touring in Europe with Blink-182. As you know, Kourtney has been traveling with Travis. However, for whatever reason, she decided to stay in the States. A lot of people said, oh, it's no big deal, Kourtney's due date was September 1st. However, we know this information to be false because there is no way in the world that Travis would travel over to Europe so close to Kourtney's due date. If her water broke, and again, they said her due date was supposed to be September 1st. I'm calling BS on that. If Kourtney's water broke while Travis was overseas in Europe, there's a good chance that he would not be able to be there to see the birth of his fourth child, right? He has his stepdaughter, Alabama, his son. So it'll be his fourth child. Collectively, this will be their seventh child. They are making the Brady Bunch. Whatever happened was super unexpected. Moreover, Shanna Moakler, Travis's ex, actually gave a statement talking about how her kids are okay. Listen to this statement, and then we're going to get into what's actually going on with Kourtney. But let me just run you through it to catch you up. Shanna Moakler literally did a pap show to say the urgent family matter doesn't involve our kids, but it sounds like a big deal. She said she's narrowing down Travis Barker's urgent family matter, that is Blink-182 postponing concerts, saying the kids they have together are safe and sound. Now, when I first heard this, I was like, Shanna, you always say the wrong thing, right? She told a photographer in Los Angeles Friday that Travis's family issue doesn't involve their son or daughter. And she says tons of folks have been reaching out to her for clarity. Now, the thing is, what do you mean your son or daughter? Travis raised his stepdaughter from birth. Even her own dad, Oscar de la Hoya, said that Travis is a stand-up guy because he took on being a father to my daughter when I couldn't. Shannon says whatever Travis is dealing with that forced him to leave the scheduled tour stops in Europe and return to the United States ASAP must be serious. And she's praying everything is good with Travis, his immediate family, Kourtney Kardashian, and their pregnancy. That's a weird order to put it in. Again, so we're like, okay, with Shanna once again basically hating, right? But Shanna's reporting everything's good with her side of Travis's family, so that narrows it down a bit. Now, if you guys don't know, Kourtney was far along with their child. However, she had not entered the last month of her pregnancy. If you guys don't know, that is when the baby gains most of its weight. Yes, a child can be born premature, but somebody reaching full term is always preferred, no matter what. So then what happened? Okay, everybody's like, okay, she most likely went into premature labor for whatever reason, medical complications. The doctor said, get here. That is why Travis was praying at the chapel at the Glasgow private airport before he left. That is why he was praying at the chapel. Because if this was something scheduled, this whatever, he wouldn't be like, oh my God, now we pray. However, the baby had to come, it looks like, a little bit early. So how do we know that all is probably good with Kourtney? Okay, we don't have confirmation official, but we have some information that I would assume is saying that Kourtney is 100%. And where's that coming from? Her momager, Kris Jenner. If you guys don't know, Kris Jenner's presence at Beyonce's concert with her boyfriend, Corey Gamble, in Inglewood, California, just last night, most likely shows us that all is well with her oldest daughter, Kourtney Kardashian's pregnancy. Okay? While the crisis remains unknown, while the crisis remains unknown, Corey and what's her name? His sugar mama. Corey and Kris were seen dancing and smiling as she watched Beyonce take the stage for approximately 2.5 hours. She was even dancing and having fun with Beyonce's mom, Miss Tina Knowles. Okay, I highly doubt, at least I hope. I know things have been like a little stressful between Kourtney and her family, but I highly doubt that Kris would be out partying if Kourtney and her latest grandchild was in any type of trouble. Now, if you guys don't know, there was a little tension even before this, where there was a little drama between Kourtney's delivery room. Kourtney decided that she only wanted Travis in the delivery room with her, which is her right, and I can understand that. Prior to this, she had always expressed annoyance at Kris Jenner when she's in the delivery room, kind of takes over, holds her children before she does. You know the whole thing, right? But Kourtney finally has a loving, committed partner. Part of the reason Kris was even in the delivery room all those other times is because Scott wouldn't step up and actually be the man and father that she needed. Kris also tried to get them to film the birth for Kardashians and said, let my camera crew in and you guys can have final editing control over the footage. Kourtney actually said, no, I don't want that. Me and Travis are going to have our own show. If you guys don't know, Travis is the OG of reality TV. Meet the Barkers actually spawned Keeping Up with the Kardashians and a bunch of other shows. She wants her own show on her own rules with her own type of wholesome. And she said, no. We'll film it and then we'll do what we want with the with it. She does not want it on Kardashian Hulu. Again, they said Kourtney wanted total control when it comes to footage, so she and Travis are hiring their own team. Her mom offered to handle it for her, and as promised, they would have final cut, but Kourtney says no. As you know, it's been super, super contentious with them. Kourtney is breaking free under Kris Jenner's control. She doesn't trust Kris Jenner to truly honor and uplift her family. She feels like she only reserves that for Kim, okay? And I think things can be said. Look at Kylie. She's making a fool of herself with this maybe fake relationship with, what's his name? Timothy Chalamet. And we all know Khloe is a mess, but they keep humiliating her and even poor Tatum over and over again. Regardless of what's going on, I think it's fair to say, whatever's going on externally, I do think it's fair to say that absolutely 100%, there is nothing at all serious going on more than Kourtney, because she does have an advanced age pregnancy, might have gone into labor before her due date. We know that if a baby is under, I think, 37 weeks, there is special care. We can also consider the fact that even if the baby did come early and it's not in ICU or the preemie unit, Kourtney values her privacy more than anything in the world. And I think it's fair to say that we can assume that Kourtney would want these special moments just to be with her and Travis, one as a family with all the children and loved ones surrounding them. And before Travis has to leave to go continue his tour. Anyway, you guys, let me know what you think in the comments and I will talk to you later. But it looks like, if we can take Kris's presence for anything, that Kourtney, at least whatever's going on, it is not life-threatening. People are saying the baby is here, maybe a little premature. I will keep you posted on anything else, but at least we know with Kris, nothing is life-threatening. At least I would hope. I don't think Kris would be out partying while all this mess was going on. Anyway, y'all, let me know what you think in the comments, and I will talk to you later. Bye.